Hi everyone, welcome back to Singapore Maths Academy. This is our second video in our mini series, which covers 11 plus maths topics. Today, we're going to look at ordering numbers and comparing numbers. So let's get started and jump onto our iPad. So I've already sorted out two numbers for us. As they say in Blue Peter, here's something I had made already or something similar to that. So here we go. We've got two numbers here. The first number is we've got 10, 20, 30, 43,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 43,602. 43,602. Is that right, class? Have I done that right? Oh, this is 4,362, but that's not right. I should have 43,602, right? What have I done wrong here? I forgot my place value, right? I forgot that there is no tens. So for my 10,000s, I've got four lots of 10,000s. For my thousands, I've got three lots of thousands. For my hundreds, I've got six hundreds. I don't have any tens, and I've got two ones. So now I've got 602 at the end, and I've got 43,000, so 43,602. And for my second number, I've got two lots of 10,000s, that's 20,000. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,000 here. Eight lots of 1,000s, which is 8,000. And then I have another 200 and two tens and two ones. So what does that make altogether? I've got 20,000. I've got another 8,000, so 28,000. And 222. And the question is, which number is greater? Is the first number greater or the second number greater? How do we compare? What does comparing mean? Comparing is to look at the two numbers and decide what's different between them. And the question is, which one is greater? So which one is greater out of the two numbers? We can see that the first number has four lots of 10,000s. And the second number has only got two lots of 10,000s. So straight away, we know four lots of 10,000s, that's 40,000, is more than two lots of 10,000, that's 20,000. It's like four ones is more than two ones. Four is more than two, right? Four tens, which is 40, is more than two tens, which is 20. So four lots of 10,000s is more than two lots of 10,000s. And therefore, we know the first number is going to be greater than the second number. So this one's the greater one, okay? 43,602. But what happens if we have the same number of 10,000s? So let's create that question. Put the pen away, rub this line off, put this back, and let's make this number. So I've got four lots of 10,000s, and I've got the same amount of thousands. I've got three lots of thousands, and in this example, I'm going to have four lots of hundreds, and I'm going to have two tens and two ones. What number does this make then? Okay, let's have a look. So here we've got quite a large number again, right? We've got the same number of 10,000s as the first question. We've got four 10,000 in the first number, and we've got four 10,000s here. So that's going to be 40,000, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000. 40,000 and three more thousands, 43,000. We've got 400s, 43,422. 43,422. How are we going to compare these two numbers? What do you think we have to do? The first column, they both have 40,000. The second column, they both have 3,000, 43,000 altogether. And then we can see what happens there. We've got 422 is smaller, right, than 602. So therefore 602 is the greater number, right? They both have 40,000. They both have 3,000. That's 43,000 altogether. And Therefore, 602 is greater than 422. So that must mean that this number, once again, 43,602, is greater than 43,422. So when comparing numbers, the first thing we have to do is make sure that the place value that we're looking at is the greater value to work out which one is greater. But sometimes it can get confusing. Like, for example, if I have two lots of 10,000s here, 1,000, two lots of hundreds, 3 tens, and 4 ones. Put that back. And 4 ones, which is 1, 2, 3, and 4 ones. If we have this number, what number is this? Let's have a look. We've got two lots of 10,000, that's 20,000, 21,234. 21,234. And if we have 21,234, but then we have another number like this, and 4 tens, and let's say let's say 5 ones. Let's get rid of this. And bring this up here a bit. There we are. That's better. 5 ones. What number is this now? This is 4,345. Now, 21,234, if we compare and write down 4,000 in this way, 4,345, it seems like, look, we've got 2 here and 4 there. It seems like, what's larger? What seems larger? It seems like 21,234 is smaller than 4,345. Why does that look like that? Because we're comparing the first digits. That's probably why, right? But don't forget that the 2 in the 21,234 is actually 2 lots of 10,000s. And the 4 in the 4,345 is 4 lots of thousands. So this 4 was in the wrong column before. And so when we write it out again, 4,345, we get to see that 4,345 has 0 lots of 10,000s. You can't see any 10,000s in here, right? And so 2 lots of 10,000s is greater than 0 lots of 10,000. So therefore 21,234 is a large number. That might be surprising, right? Because look, we've got more lots of 1,000s than this number. We've got more 100s than the other number. We've got more lots of 10s than the other number. And we've got more lots of 1s than the other number. So in every other column, 4,345 is larger than 21,234. But the key here is the 10,000s column. 4,345 doesn't have any 10,000s, and therefore it's going to be a smaller value. So what's really important is when we compare, we look at the columns. What column is the 4 in? That's in the thousands column. What column is the 2 in? That's in the 10,000s column. So what is the value of the 2 here? The value of the 2 is 20,000. What's the value of the 4? The value of the 4 is only 4,000. 4,000 is smaller than 20,000, right? So therefore, 4,000 must be smaller than 21,234. Hope that made sense to you. And so you can have a go. Your parents might give you a few questions comparing different numbers. Have a go at comparing them. Now, the next step for us will be to use certain symbols. The greater than and smaller than symbol. Okay, sometimes this can be confusing. So if I have certain numbers on the left hand side, let's say, what's that? 3 lots of 10,000, 30,000, 30,200, 32,000, excuse me, 410. So I've got 30, what have I got? Let's have a look. I've got 30, you tell me, class. I've got 32,410. Let me write that down. 32,410. I don't have any ones, so 0 for the ones column. 32,410. And if I have another number here, let's say it also has 3 lots of 10s, and I've got 2 lots of 1000s, and I've got 141. It's a lot of numbers, a lot of discs there, right? A lot of this. So what we're going to do, how we're going to do this? Let's see. Let's write it down, the number. That'd be a good idea, right? Got 3 lots of 10,000s, that's 30,000. Then I've got 2,000, 32,141. 32,141. So what's the next step here? What do we need to do? We're trying to compare and see which one is greater. We know we have to compare by looking at the digits. They both have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can compare each digit one by one. They both have a 3 and a 2. 3 and a 2. So 3 lots of 10,000s, 30,000. 2 lots of thousands, so 32,000. But in the hundreds column, this is 400. 400 here. This only has 100. So therefore, 32,410 is a greater number, is a larger number than 32,141. And so we need to show that using one of these symbols. We either show this symbol or this symbol. And so what we try to show is that 32,410 is greater than 32,141. So you can think of it as the greater number always shows the smaller number, right? That symbol, it always points to the smaller number. So we've got 32,141 is a smaller number. So you can see that the symbol is pointing towards the smaller number. So have a go at that. The symbol always points to the smaller number. It can be either side, right? So let me give you one more example and we can see how that works as well. Let's choose a smaller number. We've got 2,121. We've got 2,121 here. And let's write that down. 2,121. And we're going to have 2,112 here. 2,112. Oh, they look very similar. They've got 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. They've got 2s and 1s, lots of 2s and 1s, right? So when we compare, what can we see? We can see that 2,221, they both have 2 lots of thousands. They both have 100. 100. This number here has 2 10s. This only has 1 10. And so we know this number must be the larger one. And what did we say? The larger one always points to the smaller one. So we say that 2,121 is greater than 2,112. Now, if I decided, let me undo that if I can. If I decided that actually, sometimes we have numbers on the smaller number on the left hand side. Does that make a difference? Let's see, class. Will that make a difference? I'm going to push this I'm going to push these both actually. Push these both if I can. Here we are. To the other side. So let's put this here. Let me get rid of this. And we will see what happens if the greater number is on the other side, right? Does that make a difference? What do you think? Write it down in your books if you've got some books in front of you and see what would happen if the greater number is on the other side. So I'm doing that right now, okay? So I've got the greater number on the other side. So what was the numbers again? Let's have a look. 2,112 and 2,121. Now the greater number is on the right hand side. So what did we say? The greater number always points at the smaller one. So this is the greater number. It's pointing towards the smaller one. So we say 2,112 is smaller than 2,121, or 2,121 is greater than 2,112. So that's different ways we can look at this symbol, greater than or less than symbol. You probably have seen it before, probably have used it last year in year 3. So something hopefully that's familiar to you, but we might sometimes forget how to use this figure. Right, so we've got one more step, I think, to go through, and that is to arrange in order. Sometimes we need to arrange in order. How will we arrange numbers in order? This is the last step for us. Let's clear this board up for you, and we will stop here for this video. So how do we arrange numbers in order? Arranging numbers in order is quite simple. All we have to do is make sure we place the numbers in a way that allows us to compare easily. If we don't place it in a way that allows us to compare easily, we're going to make lots of mistakes. So what do I mean by that? So let's have a look at a few numbers. Okay, let's look at 3,254. Then we'll have a look at 63,255. And we will look at 82,453. So we've got 3 different numbers here, okay? And we're going to try to arrange them in order, which is going to be from the smallest in this case to the largest. Which is the smallest number? We can see that actually the first number has the least amount of digits. It's only got 4 digits. It starts off in the thousands column. The second number is in the 10,000s column, and so is the third number. But we can see the third number has 8 lots of 10,000s. That's 80,000. This has 6 lots of 10,000. That's 60,000. 80,000 is greater than 60,000. Just like 80 is larger than 60, 80,000 is greater than 60,000. So in this question, actually, we've already kind of got the numbers in order. We've got the smallest here. All right, smallest. We've got the second place here, the second largest number here, and we've got the greatest number here, right? The greatest value here, which is the 82,452. So we can write them in order. Smallest one first, 3,254. That was easy because 3,254 only had 4 digits, whereas the 63,255 has got 5, and 82,452 has got 1, 2, 3, 4, has got 5 digits as well. So when they've got 5 digits and the other one's got 3 digits or 4 digits or 2 digits or 1 digit, it's easy to compare because we know the other numbers are larger because it has more digits in the more weighty place values. So the 10,000 in this case. So 3,254, 63,255, excuse me, and 82,453 are the 3 numbers in order, smallest to the greatest. So I think that's all we have time for. So if we have just a little bit more thought, then we can try to have a go at some of these questions in your own time. Maybe your parents have got some questions lined up for you on arranging numbers, and this video will hopefully help you to understand how to arrange numbers. If there is any questions, please do not forget that you can like this video, and you can also follow us on our page and our YouTube page, as well as our Facebook page. And if you have any needs for tuition, then feel free to contact us at Singapore Maths Academy. Thank you so much.